Hey everybody, it's Kyle coming to you from my car, and I'm directly recording on the Galaxy Fold because I didn't bring anything with me. Even though I knew I wanted to record one, I kind of forgot. Sorry about that. I'll clean up the sound as good as I can. So I actually messed up and didn't put out a episode last week, but a lot of things have been going on. It's been really busy. I don't know if you can hear it, but I am not feeling very good. I've had a massive allergy attack going on in my sinuses, so much so that I ended up going to the doctor and I had a sinus and an ear infection. So I've been taking those steroids and all kinds of over-the-counter stuff just to kind of be able to get some sleep and clear out my nasal passages, because it's just been ugly, really ugly. But none of that is really good news, is it? And I'll be straight up on this. I have been kind of down. I've been kind of bummed out, and it's a long story. I can't tell you exactly why just yet, but at some point I will. But everything's okay. Nobody's hurt or anything like that, but I've just been kind of, like I could kind of feel it coming on. I even told April, I think I'm in portrait mode, She knew what I was talking about. And so I really don't know. I'm not sure. Yeah, there's some negative things that have happened recently. Obviously I hate this, and there's some other stuff going on, but normally that wouldn't bring me down, but it kind of has this time. So it is what it is. But I'm getting through it. I'm managing it. We've talked a lot about it, and I'm working on it. It'll be all right. It's just been kind of a bummer lately. And so there you go. Okay, so what good is going on in my life? Well, the SteamDeck showed up last week. Yep, finally, right? I got a notification in the email that I was able to order it, so I went and ordered it, and it showed up about 4 or 5 days later. And it is everything that you see that it is online. It's if you've watched any of the YouTube videos or you've seen anything about it, you know what it is. And it does what it says it's going to do. It's basically a computer trapped in the body of a bigger, thicker Nintendo Switch. That's really what it is. There's extra buttons and stuff on the back and stuff too. A couple paddle buttons on each side. It's nice. It's really well made. The screen is beautiful. And now I got the lowest end one. It just has a 64 gig drive in it. But like I said, those drives are replaceable. All you need is a M.2 drive that's 2230 is the size of it. So the smallest one they make. But, they sell multi-terabyte versions of that. I'm probably not going to go there, but I probably will be looking at either a 256 or a 512 gig to put in there at some point. Maybe that'll be something for Christmas. I'm not a huge gamer, so it doesn't really affect me that much. And I already had a 256 gig micro SD card, and so I didn't really need to worry about that storage just yet, because you can put a micro SD in there and you can play games directly off it. It's about the same speed, so no biggie. A little bit slower maybe. I opened it up. I have what the hell is the name of that? There's a Star Wars game I had. I've talked about it before. I can't remember. Horrible. Anyway, I've been playing that. And then I've also picked up a couple other games. One is called Stray, and you are a cat in it. And it's kind of somewhat futuristic, world. that you fall down into, basically, and you're trying to get back up to the top. But it's really wild, but it's amazing looking, and the atmosphere that it puts you in. I mean, you're immersed. You have no choice but to be immersed in it. Pretty incredible. Really like that one a lot. And then there was a sale, so I picked up. Oh God, I cannot remember. Horizon Zero Dawn or something like that. I can't remember. Yeah, that's it. I love it. That game is amazing. It's normally like $60, and they had it on sale for $20, so I grabbed that one. I love that game. I know there's some new versions of it, a newer version, but it's made by Sony, but they put it out on PC, kind of like they did with God of War, you know. But yeah, man, it is amazing. And you know, the thing I've seen people really complaining about with the Steam Deck is the frame rates. You know, the screen on that thing is only, I want to say, 800 lines of resolution. So I don't know what kind of frame rates people thought they were going to get on it, a portable device like that. But I'm getting mid 40s on Horizon, and it plays great on that screen. It looks fine. Looks great. I haven't had any stutters from it, and it's playing off the memory card, not off the built-in storage. So I really don't get it. I don't know what people were expecting. I think maybe they were expecting something that just doesn't really exist yet. I mean, maybe if you put one of the newer APUs in there, you know, you might have a little bit better luck on that, but it's going to be so hot. It's going to run so hot that I just don't see it working right now. And I don't know, man. It works great. Exactly how they advertise it. And I haven't really tinkered around too much. I went into the desktop mode on it once, and it's fine. It's great. I mean, it's Linux, you know. And I probably will end up using it that way a little bit. I haven't even connected it to a television yet. So I'm still really new with it, but yeah, it's an amazing device, and I highly recommend it. If you can get one, it's easily worth the $400 I paid for it. But then I had an additional memory card, so you got to throw another, maybe, and that's a SanDisk Extreme ones that I had. Had it from an old, I had an extra one from my drone. And so I just grabbed it, put it in there, and reformatted it, and it works perfectly. But yeah, for the money, I just can't imagine anything too much better. I got to be honest with you. I really can't. And I love it. It's cool. I can't wait to see where I take it and what I do with it. It's got so many possibilities. With all that happening, though, I have noticed I haven't been using my Galaxy Tab S7 at all, which is kind of funny and kind of not funny, but yeah, what are you going to do, right? I'll find a place how these things all fit in my life, and I think I stopped using the Tab as much as soon as I got the Galaxy Fold here, because it is a tablet, you know? So it's kind of hard to justify breaking out a big old 13-inch tablet and doing stuff when you have about a 7-inch tablet just sitting in your pocket. You just have to unfold it and use it. It even has a stylus if you want to bring that along. I don't usually bring that along. One thing I've noticed about the stylus is if you have the stylus in the case, the Samsung case that came with this, you can't wirelessly charge it unless you pull the stylus clip off there, and then you can lay it flat and wirelessly charge. That's not really going to work for me, so I got to figure out something else. I've looked at some of the cases where the stylus goes in right along the hinge, on the outside of the hinge, and so it's a little bit wider, the phone is, when you're using that, but maybe. We'll see. Phone is outstanding. I absolutely love this phone. It's the best phone I've ever had. Zero doubts about it. It can do anything at all, basically. I've been doing a lot of Word documents and exporting the PDF and or printing locally at home, and it works flawlessly. I mean, I could do that on my Galaxy Flip also, but the screen was so small, you can't really see on this one. Hell, you can have 2 documents on the screen at once and pull things over from one to the other, and I mean, it's amazing. It's amazing how powerful it is, and it's amazing how well it works and how good it looks. It just really is an amazing device. I know I said amazing like 1,000 times there. And the Steam Deck is an amazing device also. I just think people are just confused about what it is. I think they thought they were going to be picking up a high-end gaming computer, and it's not. It is meant to be a gaming computer, but it is a handheld, portable gaming computer. It's not a desktop. I mean, it's not a really fair comparison, because anybody who knows anything about computers knows a desktop is always going to be the most powerful gaming computer. And then if you go get a gaming laptop, it's not going to be quite as powerful as a similar, priced gaming desktop. So why would you think that something even smaller than a gaming laptop is going to compare? I think people's expectations are just unrealistic when it comes to this stuff. But anyway, I love all these devices. I'm kind of in tech heaven right now. I'll let you guys know more about it as I go. But I enjoy it. I think it's a great device. I think this phone's a great device in there. So where am I headed right now? That's another thing that's good news. I am going to see Moon Age Daydream in IMAX. If you don't know what that is, David Bowie has a documentary. They put a documentary out of David Bowie. They had some old footage. They remastered and everything. And it looks amazing. And it's supposedly a really wild experience. And so, yeah, they made a whole film on it. And it's, from what I hear, it's incredible. And it's for a limited time in IMAX. So I wanted to be able to go see it. So there you go. I'm off by myself to go see it because everybody else has shit going on, which is fine. It's a busy household, man. I'm not going to lie about that at all. Let me take a quick break. I'll come back and talk a little bit about things that I'm into right now. Let's throw it over to Kyle. Hey, Kyle. All right, we're back. Things that I'm into right now. I'm going to have a little list here, guys. Last night we watched... April said, hey, why don't we watch Fast Times at Ridgemont High? Because I found a DVD copy of it for like 50 cents, at a thrift store. And if you don't know any better, a Blu-ray player or a 4K Blu-ray player will up-res that image so you get a little bit better, at least HD quality off a DVD anyway. And so we watched that last night. I haven't seen it in quite a long time, but I've seen it enough times to remember it pretty well. And I don't think April had ever really truly seen the whole film. But yeah, what a great movie, man. It's totally amazing to me that that's Sean Penn. He's such a different person now. To me, it's incredible that is kind of his big breakthrough role, and that is him behaving like that. Jeff Spicoli, man. Everybody knows Jeff Spicoli and Mr. Hand. But it's a great movie. We watched that again last night. It was awesome. What else? I've watched a lot of documentaries. I watched Sins of Our Mother or something like that. It's on Netflix right now. It's a story about, if you don't remember, a few years ago, this lady ended up getting involved with this religious Looney Tune. And they kind of took off and took 2 children. I think one was a teenager and the other's a young boy, an adolescent boy. And then when the rest of the family, the grandparents, the older brother, when they all kind of came, asking them, hey, where are the kids? Oh, they're fine. They're in a good place right now. Okay, well, where are they? Can we see them? Can we talk to them? I'm not going to tell you where they are. Yeah. So that happened a few years ago, if you don't recall it. And this is a documentary about the whole scenario, and it's shocking. It's amazing to me that I think there's a special bond between mothers and children. not every mother, and when I see one where a mother is not bonded to their child and they're kind of evil and stuff to them, it feels really weird. And that's one of these situations that takes place in this deal. So it's a little hard to watch at times because to me it's readily apparent what's going on and what happened, but yeah, it's a trip. You got to check it out if you haven't seen it. I highly recommend it. And I don't know what else I've been watching along those lines. I got a couple of She-Hulk. We're behind a little bit in She-Hulk. Like I said, we're a busy family. Yeah, I can't think of much else, man. I'm gonna go see Moon Age Daydream. I'm excited about that. That's cool. I can't wait, and I'll be sure and let you guys know what that was like next week. So, let's see. What am I listening to? I mean, no real new records. Stuff that I've just been respinning things, but I did have the cartridge go out on my nice turntable that I was given, and started kind of looking at replacing that. And man, that particular cartridge that was in there, I couldn't really replace that, man. It was about $160. So what I did get though, I got an Ortofon 2M red, and man, that I popped that sucker on there, assembled it and all that, put it on there, and oh my God, it sounds amazing. So I'm kind of happy that worked out. And those Ortofons, that one was $99, which is expensive, but all I've ever heard about them is great stuff, and I understand why now, because they are amazing. So been spinning records with that new thing. There'll be some pictures in the notes of that new cartridge and stylus. It's pretty amazing. Let's see. What else? What have I been reading? I have been reading some comics. Because since I have a tablet in my pocket all the time now, I've been catching up a little bit. I've been reading some of the Obi-Wan. I think it's only a 5-issue series, but I've been kind of reading through that. It's pretty interesting. He's an old man at the beginning of the story, and he's kind of just remembering back on things that he's been through, things that he's done. It's good. I like it. It's very interesting. And I plan on reading a lot more books. I got a ton of them in there, so I'm excited about that. And yeah, so that's about that. Podcasts, I have been listening to some new podcasts. Le Monstre, I told you guys about that one. That one's really good. The Sunshine Place is a new one I actually just started today, and it's about this cult, basically, that this guy started up. And originally it was going to be like a rehab. He could help people get off drugs or drinking or whatever. And then it ended up turning into a cult, and a violent cult at that. So pretty strange stuff, but pretty amazing at the same time. So I've been listening to that as well. And I don't really think of anything else. I know there's some other ones I've been listening to. I don't remember, but I'll put a picture of them in the notes if I remember. I'll look it up later. I don't want to do it right now because I'm driving. But yeah, that's it, guys. Not much else. I am sorry I didn't get an episode to you guys last week. But hey, here's this one, right? So I will try and have one out on time next week again. And I will tell you this. I think we're going to do the Packy One Chip Challenge, and I think Julie's going to join us and be involved in it as well. So that ought to be interesting. She kind of put herself out there to be involved in it. So good luck to her. But that's it, guys. Not much else. I appreciate you guys listening. Keep on keeping on. I'm going to keep on nerding on and teching on over here because that's what I've been doing lately. And I'll catch up with you guys real soon. But before all that, though, get off my lawn.